Okay, so I'm queuing up another ranked match here. We're up against Warrior, Muzzy. Oh my goodness. Well, this is a pretty good opener, to say the least. I'm not sure if we want Wrath or not. I don't think we do. Alright, so we have a couple options. We can either coin out the Wild Growth, or we could innervate out the Shade and then use Wild Growth next. I think I want to get a really early start on the Shade. Because we're going to have plenty of ramp. Oh, that's amazing. That's exactly what we need. The really important thing about having all this ramp is that we can spend it. This represents 7 mana that we can spend, plus 2 extra cards for more mana that we can spend. It's huge. I think we want to use this. That way next turn we can coin out our Ancient of Lore. I'm not sure if we want to reveal the Shade yet. If we do, we're killing the Armor Smith. That forces him to use a Whirlwind when he doesn't want to, or use a second Cruel Taskmaster to kill it, or use a weapon. I think this is fine, because I think he's not going to be super happy with any way that he kills it. It's going to be overkill or wasting an Execute or a Shield Slam or something. Most likely just running the 2/2 into it. If he doesn't have a weapon. Okay, so we have 2 options here. We can either play Druid of the Claw. Well, I guess we have 3 options. We can play Druid of the Claw and kill this with charge. Or we can play Druid of the Claw, taunt or charge, plus coin Wrath this. Or we can coin out Ancient of Lore. I think I just want the Ancient of Lore right now. I want to get those 2 cards. And we'll go from there. Alright, Execute might be incoming here. Now we could play our second Ancient of Lore. I think I'm actually going to play the Azure Drake. It's kind of a compromise where we still get 2 cards by cycling this, but we also limit his drawing potential from this Acolyte of Pain, so he can't play another Whirlwind or something. Okay, I think because we have the spell power swipe, we're going to go ahead and clear out the 5/5 with swipe and play the Shredder. I think that's the most cost efficient use of our mana. We have to decide whether we care about him getting an extra draw or not. We could just go face with the Drake. I think we actually want to deny the extra draw though. Especially since he's only got 5 cards right now. The fewer options he has, the better. And hopefully he ends up having to use things like Execute on this, and that'll make our Druid of Claw and our Ancient of Lore and stuff like that stronger. Well, he had to use the weapon, but at least we take out his armor. Okay, there's not a super efficient way to use the 9 mana because we've got a bunch of clunky 5-drops right now. We definitely want to hold on to the big game hunter against him. It seems like a traditional control warrior so far, which means big game hunter is definitely going to have targets. So I think we're going to use this and draw cards. Even if we don't get something useful, we can hero power down this. Now, Innervate, we don't have anything useful with 4 mana particularly. I think we're going to cycle this. We should start looking for combo pieces, or Savage Roar is what I mean. Okay. Baron Geddon is going to come out, which is fine. Like I said, the big game hunter is going to have targets. And this is a perfectly good one. So let's take him out. And we've still got 9 mana left. But 9 mana, of course, with the Innervate. But I think we just want to draw for Shade. Savage Roar is what I meant, not Shade. Okay. Still haven't gotten our Savage Roar yet, but as soon as we draw it, we're in great shape. Right now, we're still just in a very good position. We have more cards than he does. We have a lot of options. We've got a high quality of cards here. Okay. This means he's pretty desperate if he's dropping Garish by himself. So we obviously need to kill that off, since we don't have lethal. I think we can kill it pretty cleanly. And then we can drop Thor. And all of our stuff is cheap. You notice the drawing power of this deck where we have 9 cards and he has 14 left. Some of that's because we limited him by killing off the Acolyte of Pains early on before we could draw too many cards from them. And some of it's just that we draw a whole lot of cards with this deck. Alright, we finally have combo. Now, is combo lethal? The problem is it's not efficient to kill off the Sludge Belcher, so it's actually not lethal. However, I think we can set ourselves up nicely for it. by playing Loatheb. And we'll play Sylvanas too. This is going to be a hard board to deal with. If he has Brawl, it'll take all 10 of his mana. And Sylvanas always wins Brawl. Since he doesn't have that, there's no way to deal with our board. Now we definitely win with combo. And we actually have just a massive combo. This is part of the fun of Emperor Thaurissan, where we have Druid of the Claw, Innervate, Savage Roar for just tons and tons of damage.